Is the debate finally over? Really? But, well, I borrowed a mountain of books from Cass to only 30... Really? Oh, that's... you're right. Cass?
Lady Treeby.
Is something troubling you?
I just wanted to speak to Lady Trian for a bit before I set off. No matter how breathtakingly beautiful Styxia once was, the place is now the domain of the departed. There is no telling what we'll encounter there. I don't want to have any regrets.
Has anyone told you that your eyes are...
Is that
in the past?
Lady Treeby, I hope your toughness is not a...
Cass, you hardly ever talked of your past. We are just happy for you.
Isn't it a little too soon?
But you already know where tomorrow is, don't you? There's no need to rely on anyone else. Just give it your all, and because we embrace others to comfort them.
Thank you, Lady, this feeling.
Then go do it, Cass. Trian was actually... So, let's meet back here.
It's me. I hope I didn't wake you. Huh? I'm here because if it isn't too much to ask... Aren't you going... It isn't a long way from here.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
The streets are packed.
I want to vote!
Take your ceramic shard engraved with the Kepali.
The Council of Elders?
The Titans are just.
Oh, please. The time when...
And I pray that Talanton smacks some...
That was... To this day, this peaceful sight is... Before coming here, I had lived for many years in Idonia, a city of rhyme and tradition. But back in those days, I was trudging across the frosty plains on my own when I was expected to grant merciful deaths to... Is that how you see it too? No matter how kind or cruel the me, taking away someone's life. Their voices...
But you must respect those.
What you're asking about are the titles.
This won't be the first time. The death is the mighty. Then let me tell you. In Idonia, the great sword's called... The sword has 3 air holes along its body. But should the executioner have any hesitation, the holes would produce a piercing whistle. On that cue, every executioner after Dracon is to hone their sword skills every day. Pain for the dying. You misunderstand. I'm asking you to consider the source of the dead's suffering and use that knowledge to fortify your future touch. Go, walk with the dead. and love them as you love life.
Please! No!
May you gain some
Is this...
No. This is just the beginning of your life.
You executioner!
Do it then.
Embrace a new life.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Return to dust.
Do it then. Executioner. I curse you.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. Please. When will this ever end? What are you trying to...
The final resting.
You're not that old yet.
No. For I have come to fear. Castor. Child. It was I who brought you here. I've always... Indeed. Yet you can end any sinful life.
It doesn't matter how lightly I don't...
I've taught you. In the eyes of you can only... And when you do...
No!
Come now. Show me that you are... Come now. It's time.
Embrace a new life.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
May death protect us! This was the executioner who held her almanac. I have nothing, but I erected a cenotaph. It was a long... It seems the most terrible dark. How did it disappear to tight, and why do they haunt my dreams? I continued my travels to seek, and I just want to know if can I make anything?
I don't want to die. Please, I fucking use this. Let me go. I don't want to die. Please. I don't want mercy like this. Just let me go. I don't...
I hate these icy hands.
The Reaper has blessed your hands. Only you can grant them peace. Embrace death. Walk alongside it. Is that you, Casteress? All of them have gone, heeding death's summon, crossing into their domain. I must go too. I don't fear it, just I have some regrets. Watching people leave this world again and again, it must be lonely for you. You must want to desperately embrace them before they go. Big Sister Casteress, your hands are so warm, just like anyone else's.
Thanks for the raid with
So go on, don't hold back. Give me a warm hug.
day that Ornyx's trial ended, you must have had many questions. I felt just as confused. I wished I could take action, but no matter how hard I try, even when we brushed against each other unintentionally on an almost unattainable hope, when I thought that perhaps fate declared to me, but that your soul no longer belonged to this world. And did I really think this time would be any different? Having walked such a long road, I am anything I wish to hold on to. From that moment on, I lacked the courage to confirm it again. But now, perhaps long ago, Trinan read a prophecy to me. I found no surprise in it. Embraces in this world are, and yet, things have taken a turn. I have no reason, for your sake. With that, let's put that aside for the moment. We've arrived. I want to retrieve a small gift I specially prepared for you. I made it myself, like the trinket I gave Lady Trian. The journey to seek an audience with the Death Titan cannot be an easy one. Then, perhaps you can have a look at it first. Look, it's right there. Huh? Where did it go? What's going on? Just some handcrafted trinkets. What's this? The coin of Zagreus. It's a lady's sight. So many years have passed. Yet let's just do as the slate says. It's right there. We must pursue her. Huh? This is a trick she left for us. She's in court. This is how it should be. We must pursue her. Cypher, please come on out.
You're still careless?
Since you know it's a gift for someone else, please...
No. Since I know it's a gift.
Name your price. I'll give... I'm sorry.
Why don't you two come over to my place? You'll make
Piece of cake.
All right, I'll see you there. Everyone cool with me collecting a deposit before we reach an agreement?
She's incorrigible. Follow me. Here we are.
Over here! Over here! No, not that way! This way! Come on. If I really wanted to hide, you'd never find me. So relax, you two. No need to get your hackles up. I'm not that scary, am I? Meow. No way. Some people might have been. Loosen up, buddy. Shall we get down to business?
Give me the jewelry piece first, or everything's off the table.
Oh, come now. Look, isn't the view here just great? You can see what everyone is doing and where they're going, and they won't even know you're here. Now that we've broken the ice, let's get to the point. Everything I've said so far has been a joke. I'm inviting you two here for 3 things. 1, the seamstress found me. 2, and last but not least, I'm telling you that I don't go look. Whoa, this is some high quality stuff, and this room is full of it.
Some of it is family fortune, while the rest came from my business as a dressmaster. Don't liken the flame chase work to your shady dealings.
Wow, I should have busted down your door instead of going around like a thief. Well, spill. Why are you giving me so much money?
Payment for doing work. You're worth this much.
Did you forget my stance to all this? I thought I made myself very clear.
You wish to run away. Run away from your responsibilities, from the prophecy, and from your destiny. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. I understand this prophecy weighs on you immensely. That is why I have never approached the demigod of trickery for running away. But I need you right now, so don't turn me down.
You know, maybe the gods got your tongue with their golden threads, Aglaya. Give me a reason.
We lost The divine power of passages is running out. I need another demigod to escort Castorus and...
Oh, I get it now. You're sending Castorus to...
This is Castorus's own request.
She brought this up herself?
She's also made up her mind to leave, as will you, Cypher.
Don't be so sure. Time is hard in the likes of you and I. She can always turn back before the end, you know? Maybe she'll remember Trian's sacrifice. Maybe she'll remember the countless martyred Chrysos heirs. Maybe she'll remember you, with your one foot in the grave. Tell you what, why don't I take this room up?
Go on.
I bet she'll change her mind and turn back. Now, if I lose, I'll do what you want me to do. Return this deposit.
You sound like you have all... In that case, let's make a pact with those conditions.
In conclusion, I want to win. So I hope you... What do you think?
I decline. If we... I can't go into the details.
Princess, homebody, you keep talking about me, but...
What are you trying to...
I'm saying, contrary to your beliefs, Aglaya didn't take you in just so you can die.
The flame chase journey walks hand in hand with sacrifices. Isn't that why you're always running away from Lady Aglaya?
Fine. Never mind. We all have our own problems. I ain't gonna say anything anymore. But listen to me. Styxia is no tourist destination. Sure, the treasures get... I've never been there. And now I'm supposed to escort you. Her payment was in gold and precious stone.
I have lived a longer life than most people.
Then how are you going to live the...
Then I'll...
Well, Don't mind if I do. 80% of Castrus's saving. Okay. Here! Catch.
Be careful with that!
A minor change in plans, though. Don't go to the back.
So, why are you...
Oh, nothing really. Just a bit scared of the... Well, now that we've struck, it's gonna be a long...
Just hearing this melody makes me feel better.
You're... here?
Totally. No need, I already... You sure know how to put...
Sorry.
Oh, did you know that that's the very fair... All right, pass me... Oh, one last thing before we go. You can't catch the wind by waiting. You will... Get ready. Be steady. Hi, your turn. Don't be nervous. After all, it'll be gone in the blink of an eye. All done. Bye-bye.
Are you feeling all right? She's the demigod of trickery. When she flips the coin of whimsy into the air, she gains in just like how she clearly had no intention of lingering here for even a...
Don't worry, Mem's here to help. I don't think I even meet them.
This is Styxia, the city of dragons and waves. This is the land of their birth. Or perhaps of their death. Anaxa had used a secret alchemical art to temporarily fuse his soul with Circe's and Kephae. This alchemy, considered a sacrilegious act, even though Thanatos has been missing for 1,000 years, and even their followers haven't been able to find them.
Oh, so are we...
I guess that's the only way.
Thanatos is even more
Indeed. Even one as erudite as Anaxa could only point us to this place, and no further. We will be entering the unknown as soon as we take our... I believe that, rather than standing still, taking action is by far the...
Go back whence you came. Go back. Ahead lies the realm of the dead. What a beautiful...
This is a eulogistic butterfly. In Idonia, some think of them, others think of them as Thanatos.
The second theory sounds more...
Perhaps. These shadowy figures. Are they illusions reflected by the River of Souls?
Do you...
Huh? He can...
Wait, I'm not selling my fish to living people.
Could it be that...
So...
But then...
I can only...
Apologies. Please relax.
This...
I knew it. These people are supposed to reach the end of the West Wind by floating down the River of Souls. Yet, did Thanatos reach... I have no idea. Hang on. Didn't he say... Could it be that these souls...
If something is done out of
goodwill... Wait a minute.
That's me.
Could it be that...
I couldn't take their behavior anymore. So I stole some things here. What else am I supposed to do? You can see the mess this... Did you see those two blacksmiths on the way? They've been here for as long as the sun...
Then why have you come back, Lady
Hey, I'm not here to aid your adventure. I hate water more than anything else in... But, I just discovered it's about that boy who defied death.
Lord Mighty?
Oh, right! That's his name. So...
Lady Cypher has always been If Lord Mighty is also somewhere along the river shoals right now, then he will certainly be...
Don't worry. Ornix's Rune of Recollection is nearby. Hey! Over here!
Ornix's miracle has appeared.
Oh, amazing! It's like we're inside a giant bubble. Even the river got parted.
Make sure you keep it safe.
So this path actually didn't exist back then?
But what to make? There are wandering souls of the deceased here as well. We must first return to the present before we can communicate with them.
divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. May wandering souls find their own way out. Like this in books.
By the looks of it, since the current campaign required
Foreign war?
a priestess, a warrior, and
A campaign?
nobody knows of the scouts that went ahead for the rest of the scout.
An unprecedented... A world that had... May I ask?
So he returned to Styxia. He said that he witnessed
Styxia.
It all sounds
Sir.
the queen.
Oh, it's the same.
Leave it to me. Sir, the war ended long...
Styxia. This cannot...
Oh.
Sir, don't worry. I'm typically unwilling to prolong such...
Cass.
I'm... Is this...
Well then, holy maiden.
Wait, I don't...
Since the prophecy, however, you seem to have no intentions of concealing your
I cannot deny your...
But why?
I am...
I see. They have shifted.
And yet...
That's because I've woven men tidy up your precious gun.
I didn't think we'd find vestiges of memory here.
Perhaps. But I do... But... Why would this man...
Could these dead monsters actually be...
In Thanatos, these traces seem to... Since the realm of the dead, please stay back. Let me deal with these enemies. Look here.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. May wandering souls find their own way out. The path ahead is blocked by the river of souls again.
In that case, let's go back to the past. This miracle sure is handy.
This is yet another aspect of a Titan's divine power.
If Dan Heng was around, he'd definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
If Lady Hycelens was still alive, I think she might be able to do that too.
What's up, Katie?
Nothing much.
Here.
Yourself?
Not streaming?
You okay? No, I'm not streaming today.
Let's see. Currently, I'm streaming Honkai Star Rail, so it's a narrative game, so it's fine. No problem.
Oh, I haven't been playing that game for a while.
Yeah, not much going on. Just a long ass storyline, non-stop, lots of highfalutin. Whatever we call it, dialogue. So, what you been up to?
I just finished playing once, and I'm just currently playing Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm. Wilds.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because there's a big event tomorrow, so I have to start.
Really? What's the big event? What's it about?
Oh, it's Sakura Day. So I will start grinding for.
Okay.
Am I being noisy?
No.
Okay.
No, again, it's a narrative game, and if I'm gonna be honest, I'm already skipping the dialogue. I'm just reading the text because it's so damn long.
I want to make something with it, but what to make?
I know, but in my case, because here's the weird part of me. As my principal, I want to hear the dialogue as part of the storytelling, and also as part of the effort for the voice acting and so on. At least you should hear right. But the problem with this at this point is that the way the script was written is that in my head, since we're used to speaking in English, it feels like they're dragging it out. The concept is already there, but they're just really stretching it to the point that it's already annoying. So yeah, that's the thing here. Mm-hmm.
I get you.
So here we are.
You're streaming right now, right? Because since you're alive.
Yep. Why? Yep, I am. But don't worry. Right now, I'm not super invested into the storyline, so I don't mind doing some small talk. It's just to speed things up. Mm-hmm.
Something happened while me and RK are in the so I'll just tell you about it later.
Ah, sure. We'll see.
Oh, sure. Oh, wait, where am I? Okay.
Okay. Don't worry. You can keep going, because again, I'm currently just solving puzzles and so on, so it's not. Okay, where was I?
Medyo maliit ng bagay lang for that person. I think you already know who that is. Arky was, she's already irritated with that person.
Learn something.
Parang sad po yung person na yan.
You got way too many sons at this point. which is which now? You got way too many sons.
Scary.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, you got way too many. So yeah, go on, carry on.
Hindi kasi naman,
You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future.
to change his name every time he comes.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's kind of like I told him that if you're going to change your name, make sure you leave it at your name.
Announce? Oh.
Announce it kasi naman kasi Arky or other people tend to be really confused which is which. So I advise him to change your name every now and then because it gets really confusing. Pero it kind of triggered him. Bigla siya tumahimik, ganon. It's not really scolding, pero sinasabi ko lang. Ayun to, bigla siya tumahimik. And then he said that,
Oh, this place. It must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
What's wrong? And I said, I asked you why you're not talking, tas bigla ka nag-out? Impossible. Balik ka nga dito, let's try that again. And he said, yeah, nasa kabilang server lang ako. And I told him to come back to the server. Then he said, and I told him that baka sasabihin ka sa akin wala akong pakialam. And then he said, may personal problem lang ako. Ayaw ko muna ng kausap. And then I was like, if you have personal problem at ayaw mo munang kausap, bakit pumasok dito sa Discord at sa kabilang server? Hindi ko mag-gets. You always have personal problem. And he said,
I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune
Oh my god.
to the river of souls and turned into a member of the dead.
And then me and Arky were very irritated kasi sad po siya.
This one seems to know that she's already dead.
I was merely speculating, but it seems I was right. And you, I recognize you. You're the holy maiden of death from Idonia, right?
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back to life. However, should you desire it, I can end your prolonged limbo.
Every time he has problem with a person, he
I'm
tends to
well
lie.
aware of that. Even if you were able to revive me, I would never choose that option.
Yan ang pansin ko ha.
Because I didn't fall into the River of Souls by accident.
I don't know.
Instead,
Yeah.
I leaped into it to seek my
I
death.
think I already told you guys I'm not giving him the reaction that he wanted.
If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach me so.
He wanted, so
My life was
Okay.
far too miserable.
But again, the only thing that I want to point out in this situation is the fact that once again, this is another incident, and it's piling up.
A millennium of pain.
There has to be a line somewhere,
Cersei's above.
because instead of your channel becoming
Both life and
your
death
safe space for
simultaneously.
not you and everybody, all the other members, you're
Sorry.
if there is no line anywhere, this kind of thing is gonna it's like a solo grinding pace that will wear everybody down over time.
Please, grant me.
You get what I mean? So I'm just saying it as it is. That because again, it's becoming problematic. He may not be directly being an asshole,
I die.
but the actions he's doing in the long run is it's gonna do some damage.
Yeah.
I have seen too many farewells.
Again, these are your friends. I know these are your friends, so I don't want to judge him. Remember, I haven't known them, but my eye is more. I call it the. I'm very fair, so I will react according to what I hear. But any other changes to the story, I will add to the formula, and then we're gonna have to rehash the perspective. But for now, as it is right now,
Trying to create a world without.
he's creating friction.
Yes, because when placed under
Therein lies the problem.
scales, there is no worry in this world that
Yeah,
cannot.
I know, but RK told me not to give him the privilege. Ganun. And I
Right.
did mention to you and
This is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium.
the
My mind, but I've never been more firm
Yeah.
in my
So,
commitment.
ayun naman.
From the ever classic term, don't feed the trolls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah.
How's Bella so far? Strong as ever? No more repeat incidents? Oh, I thought you were talking about your cat.
Oh, my cat? Oh, she's fine.
Yeah. Alright.
I just bought her cooling pad.
Cooling pad.
Yeah, because it's hot.
Oh, that thing.
Even though she adjusted a new item.
No, you gotta be careful. As long as she can scratch it and ingest the gel, huh? Gotta make sure that's a thing. Okay.
The dead return!
What we do over here with our cat is to kinda reduce the scratching power. We have a piece of wood inside the house. You got the same thing? Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not sure if you've seen it from my webcam, but the laundry basket that's made out of bamboo strings,
Mm-hmm.
that's where she's
Mm-hmm.
and that's
It's wrecked now, huh?
we
Okay.
got the leather couch, but she never scratched the pouch.
Leather couch?
Yeah, the leather
That bastard has a leather couch.
But no, she never scratched. Don't worry, she's a good girl.
Okay. Yeah, because again, we gotta find somewhere to, whittle down the claws without allowing them kind of without sharpen it or whatever.
Don't scratch the couch.
Our cat here kind of goes psycho from time to time, and then you'll see rugs flying all over the place the next morning. That's the thing. But he lost his balls now, so for a while, so he already kind of stopped going nuts when there are like wild cats outside. But from time to time, it still gets to him. Have you ever watched how they remove the balls of the cat? You did? Okay. How did they do it?
Anesthetic, remove balls, that's it.
That's right. You saw them yoink it out, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's the thing. So I was like, holy shit, that was fast.
So, how long does your cat get knocked out before finally gain conscious again?
It depends on the dosage, but it's within the day. It comes around within the day. It's still sluggish though.
Receive divinity.
Yeah, I think our cat is just as old as yours.
How do you manage life? Prolong his life?
Repay.
That's the joke. We don't manage anything. There was a time where thought he was gonna go. He's gonna go bye-bye. Then suddenly, he just magically, I don't know, aged in reverse. So he's now acting a little bit more like a kitten. Cause previously he's kind of weird. I think he has never been officially diagnosed, but I think he has like feline hyper something neuro whatever thingy-majiggy, wherein whenever you rub anywhere lower on the lower half of his back, you'll see his spine ripple down towards his tail, the rippling effect. So hyper something synesthesia, feline synesthesia, whatever it is. So in other words, whenever someone touches his behind, it ends up scratching or biting the people. Now there was a time where he almost went bye-bye. He's super thin, bone thin. We're giving all the food and whatever. No appetite whatsoever and so on. And then before he almost went bye-bye, he has a problem with his poop. It always comes out with diarrhea. Yeah, basically, yeah, you could say that. Basically, constantly diarrhea, and then he's super sensitive about it that he actually poops blood.
Oh.
But he's been doing this for years and years and years, and he's still alive. Up to that point, we almost think he's gonna go bye-bye. Matamlay na, payat na, hair is falling out, and then suddenly, for whatever magical reason, poof, he starts fattening up. The fur is coming back.
Or healthy naman siya ngayon?
I wouldn't say obese, but he's in the right weight. He's not overeating. So in that case, hello Miller. You'll be following streams for a while now. Love your style. Thank you very much. Yeah, working on it, designing it myself. So in this case, our cat now is. I said he's like a kitten because for some reason we can now touch his lower half.
Oh.
He's no longer doing the rippling thing, and his poop is suddenly normal. So we don't know what happened there. So, so from being a neurotic cat, he started calming down, and then now he just visits. And here's the joke: he starts laying down on you. He doesn't do that before. So something changed. Either something went wrong inside his head, or something clicked inside him that suddenly fixed itself, and then he's now kind of normalizing. But he's still an old cat though. So there we go. There's a little side story for you with cats.
I'll see you all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the problem is that, he still poops from time to time outside his kitty litter, so everybody still hates that fact. People were kind of low-key, kind of halfway expecting him to go bye-bye, so then the pooping issue will suddenly stop forever. But he just suddenly recovered, and he's still kicking after like a couple years after that episode.
Embrace a new life.
Of course, I do have some attachment to the pets, but at some point, you gotta ask yourself. Because the way he was living, this cat is, because he kind of poops outside, he always ends up getting tied to a post. Because if we don't do that, he's gonna be pooping everywhere. Especially when there are cats outside, and especially the pee. I hate the smell of the pee. So there you go. That's a male cat problem.
Dude, what mark on babae?
Not as bad actually, because remember, like I told the story before, we used to have a lot of cats many years ago. We're talking like dozens. I'm not even joking. We're talking like dozens, like all the colors that you want, pure white, pure black, marble, orange, tabby, blah blah blah, the gray ones. We had those, a lot of those, but it got to a point where it's just too much. I was a kid then, so just no. You stop doing it. And they just kind of died off on their own over time. What else?
To manage many cats because of the smell of the urine, though.
Yes, it's insane. You start smelling like a pet shop inside the house. So that's the other thing that kind of gives you a little. If you're not crazy, it kind of gives you that feeling of not super attachment, because the headache is kind of dampening the attachment part. Yeah, we also got a lot of dogs before. All the sorts way back when I was a kid. Basset Hounds, the Great Danes, Huskies. Snoopy. I don't think Snoopy's a Basset Hound. I think he's a Beagle. Beagle. Supposed Beagle. There we go. Basset Hounds is the. It's the dog with the droopy eyes. Do you remember those types of dogs? That's a Basset Hound. There we go.
I forgot the name of that. Oh no, that Basset Hound. There's another one forgot what cartoon it is. He's the same cartoon with Coyote and Roadrunner.
Yeah. I don't remember either. But I know what you mean. Yeah, we had all sorts of those stuff.
Are you a dog whisperer or something? You own a lot of pets.
Nah, let's just say back in the day when the family was well to do.
Receive divinity.
They got way too much money to burn. Keyword back in the day. Okay, hint hint, wink wink. Hidden lore there, but yeah.
Look here.
Delivering more.
Now everybody, nowadays people are now looking down at their phones. Instead of taking care of the dogs.
Embrace a new life.
Yeah, that's true. That's the reason why, if you're looking at today's generation, the kids are maturing way faster than they should be. As a side effect, they don't really develop the childhood is not there, basically.
Yep. That's why Milan
It's not good. Right. that is.
You get spanked a lot.
Spent a lot of what?
Punish a
Oh
lot.
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
They're lucky they have gentle parenting. Pero kami, wala.
Nope.
There's no such thing as gentle parenting though.
Nope. Back in our days, you get groomed, and it's normal.
Is this the kingdom's fault?
Oo nga no. I'll stop. I will open your stream so you can get more viewers.
Oh, sure. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that's a thing before.
That's fine and all, but we need to. Do we need to enter that doorway?
But how should we get up there?
Ang init dito sa Pilipinas.
What's
Ang init.
where?
Ang init dito
Oh,
sa
yeah.
Pilipinas.
I know, right? I hate it. I hate humid. I die in humid conditions.
Good dati.
Maybe back in the day when I was used to doing the cycling thingy, I could resist it. But now I need to recover that power, which I lost. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to start up my cycling routine again. But I'm not too particular in going on the riding the bike yet. I'm gonna do it slowly but surely. started doing the weight training again. Again, yeah. You gotta do it, cause if you don't do it, oh my god, we're already at that age point where things are going downhill, and the only thing you can do is slow it down. If you don't slow it down, it's gonna build it. The momentum is gonna speed up, and you cannot stop yourself at a certain threshold. So better not. You better start now. You better start now.
I know, I just learned. Good though.
Mm-hmm. Play.
Huh?
Said you wanna play with something?
No. That is not
Okay.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return.
Oh yeah, you gotta drink stupid amounts, I know, right? The trick here is that I don't know where I read it, but you don't want to over drink either, because that's also bad. So you just drink to the point. Yeah, you just drink to the point that when you go to the bathroom, it becomes crystal clear at least once a day. And then that should be good.
Look, there's even a platform lift up.
You, Blue.
What the hell? There, I'm in your stream right now.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm currently running through a story mission on the Styxian place, which I don't think you can relate to. And it's mostly auto battles anyway.
Embrace a new life.
What's new?
Nothing.
Okay.
Look, there's even a platform lift over there.
Oh.
I'll see the dead return.
Oh yeah, on the side note, I like what you're doing on your stream. Everything's improving slowly but surely. I can see the framing, the lighting, and the curtains. No. Yeah, again, I gotta emphasize on the curtains, because the curtains is really a big plus when it comes to the framing, especially it kind of emphasizes your profile.
Thank you.
It works. That's Ooh.
I learned it from Sova.
Good. I don't know how you learned it from him, but okay.
Oh my gosh.
Going. I'm lost. Where's
You
the
know
route?
that's the thing that pisses me off about Honkai Star Rail? You can't jump.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, agreed. I hate it. I know, right? But I think their excuse is more like, oh, because we're an old game. We're doing classic JRPG. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah, that's true. Not true enough. Anyway, oh shit, wrong button. Because I see it as, from a game design standpoint, that's how they slow you down. Artificial progress game. They force you to walk around just to, keep you from finishing the game sooner. But yeah, it's a thing. Even in Zenless, they're already backtracking their design with the square thingies. All the content so far, after maybe some months ago, they removed it completely. It's now the classic dungeon crawling. So someone regretted that game design thing, because it's really not working. Sayang yung IP, if we're gonna be honest. The general look of the characters, the story, and so on, it's mired underneath that janky ass square thingy.
Left behind, but none of its treasures remain inside.
Honkai Star? I mean, you already talked about Honkai.
No, Zenless, the Zenless guy. ZZZ. You haven't played it much, I know, but yeah.
No, I only pulled it from the that's it.
Like it. Of course you did.
Cause I like hot ass furry dragon shit. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know where at this point. I'm used to it.
Sorry. Oh gosh. Somebody's watching. Oh yeah, they can hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Hello.
Assuming there's a day, but yeah.
They are hearing.
Yep.
They are watching. Somebody's
They
watching
are.
me.
Somewhere out there, over the rainbow. Oh yeah, speaking of watching, we gotta find some kind of game that we can all really. Okay, that could work. But I was thinking along the lines of something that would really strengthen your strengths, basically, if you're interested in improving the vocal side of things. Not just us, anybody else, because I like the concept of have you ever watched any from Neebs Gaming?
No.
Okay, because the way Neebs Gaming, the YouTubers, are doing their streams and their YouTube is that they're gonna play their game naturally, but they do light RP. Now, light RP doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be going like, oh, I am Dracula. No. Light RP basically means is you're just talking like yourself, but within the context that you're inside the game world. That's the only difference there. That's it. Because for example, because we want you to traction as well, right? So it's not just we shouldn't be settling in for just the little single digits. We gotta find a way to double the digits. That's the thing. That's the difference.
Well, right now, Dennis has a problem though. He has a
Problem?
Yeah, arthritis.
Oh. Yeah, that's the thing. But has he been diagnosed by arthritis by a doctor, or he just assumes it?
I'm not sure.
Rheumatologist. Okay.
I told him to check up. With a rheumatologist.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he has given me any update yet.
Yeah, because either it's arthritis, it's either carpal tunnel, or the uric acid thing where he's building up some crystals on that wrist. Right?
Check-up siya naman yung uric acid niya eh. And all the doctor gave him was vitamin B12.
Right. Vitamin B12.
Yeah.
Well, you can't fix the... It's a diet thing at this point. Because especially when you're getting old, that's one of the things that first goes down the drain. Your ability to control the uric acids and so on. You gotta change something.
Sinabi ba sa kanya, don't eat junk food or anything unhealthy? Vegetable kako eh.
I think that's what's scaring him from doing it. Because even in my case, I'm already really toned down myself from doing that crap. But I don't really completely deny myself the odd snack or two from time to time. It's fine. But you gotta get it in control first before you do that, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Sure, we'll see about the repo thingy. Okay.
I'll just give it to you on my next salad.
Suddenly loses its effect.
Ideally, if it's on discount. Alright. That will be much appreciated and I'll help you get. And yeah, let's see what we can cook up with that. Yeah, because right now I'm just really... I can't just randomly buy stuff.
It's okay. I'm good.
Okay. This is there. Oh my god, another puzzle.
Oh shit. Another place. I'd rather not be No, I'm talking to myself.
Okay.
Stay back.
Oh no.
Don't come near me.
Why does he... Or is he actually...
There's no need to be alarmed.
You have a point. Well, this might once have been the Royal.
You've misunderstood us.
My goodness. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
A worry?
Wait a minute. You see...
It's a long story.
Oh, this is a very challenging part.
Is it possible that he's a...
Death.
Bollocks.
Is that new content?
According to the warriors under the Centurion's command, but they saw a girl
I don't
within
think so,
the...
share with you, Blake.
Pray tell.
I'm not really...
Oh, okay.
Heard that the Queen spared no effort in bringing her back to the castle. Her Majesty asked for whether this...
You have my... Please. Treat...
Thank you.
This is his...
Then you granted
I did it out of...
sympathy?
That young man was favored. He could rely on that move.
You feel
Yes. That's why he approached...
you are...
I've seen the people. They had such proud... Perhaps deaths at the...
I won't refute. It's a fairy tale. A tale told.
What? That means...
I've already... My memories only be...
Don't look back. Keep moving forward. Always.
It's yet another eulogistic butterfly. I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Yep.
Oh, this is...
divinity. Repay.
I'm okay.
Nothing major. The dead return!
Embrace a new life. Return to dust. Make sure you keep it safe.
Oh, did you hear about the
Great word?
Have you heard of the great name? During the age of myth, a time.
But didn't that dragon...
Oh, looks like. Well, it's true that the missing girl can.
So, this is the deceased are supposed to.
That's right. That's what that final ingredient, the final sacrifice.
Huh? What's going on?
I know that I am no longer capable.
This.
We had, instead of summoning, unable to rest in peace. That child, please.
I promise.
By Fagusa above as her mother.
Oh, like how Castorus.
That's.
The sound's back.
The living ones.
Black Mister.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as.
Everyone, hide behind me. You here.
Receive divinity. Repay.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
The dead return!
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
I feel that flame. Let me go! There's so many of them. How are we holding up?
May death protect us.
For the feast of strife. On their triumphant return.
Lord Mighty. Lord Mighty.
I'm the one. That is.
It seems like he's completely focused. It seems. Lord Mighty, we're headed for the Matrix in
Shall.
That's right.
Let the person who has brought.
Yes.
Rather than standing still, taking action.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't like where this is going. Okay, finish. No, I was talking about the game. I thought we were going to fail the quest.
Why? Shit.
make sure you keep it safe.
I'm familiar, but I've never repaired.
If I was more the rune of recollection is he. Oh, could it be in that? That sounds so weird. Just shout for me when you need. Got it. Just leave.
Colored.
Mem did it.
The pink squirrel.
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever. The alchemical matrix should be behind this door. Is that...
Wow, it's little Cass and little Trian. What?
This is the first.
It really... just like the other departed spirits.
Yup, you're right. But Trian believed so. Trian has been standing here at this.
Oh, it must have been.
But according to what Trian said, we're almost. Trian promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you. So, little Cass, we finally finished it.
This is what Lady Trevi, the gift for me.
The Holy Maiden of Yet.
Trian spent a lot of time.
It's seriously.
Little Cass, we don't know what your little Cass no longer has.
Only now, when I see Lady, it's the first time I've gained so. The first time I wore a dress. Looking back at all these experiences, I took countless photos in the past. If I had known.
Demetria is alone in the channel. I have to get back to her really quick.
Sure.
Trian says yes. Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture with little Cass.
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so too.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little Cass smiled. Trevi, Trinan, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mister's life.
Oh. I don't remember. She had previous access to my channel before.
Bravely.
Demetria?
Or was that a different person? I'm not too sure, you got way too many friends.
Lady Trian.
The aura of this place. We have indeed if I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now. For the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living.
Hmm. Yeah, you got tons.
Sana all too many friends. Sorry.
I have broken free from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different.
Did you ever try Sea of Thieves? You did, right?
Your duty for the flame chase.
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
I wanted to, but I don't want to.
I have
It
yet
reminds
to
me of
make
some
my
of
decision, Lord Mighty.
And it's
Okay.
100
Okay.
Oh yeah, you
Make the
because of Jin or
choice your
something?
heart desires.
Not exactly. I've been eyeing Sea of Thieves for a while. I wanted to play the short stories inside it. It's still a PvP-ish game, but I'm more for doing the short stories in it. And it's a game that's fun when you got a good-sized group of people playing with you. So I'm holding myself back until I find the right timing that I got other people to that want to experience the game as a whole, as a group.
What is it?
I wanted to, but I'll stick to the part. I will stick
Professor
to the games
Alexa,
that me
you
and
have
RTX
deduced the
Dennis will
principles
play
behind the area.
together.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, just acting just in case, because again, you gotta plan, like for example, for the streaming side of things, you gotta juggle your gaming in a little bit. You need to find a game that will help your traction as well. It's like two birds, one stone thing, right?
Wreaking havoc upon the world.
Playing with your friends, and who knows, that could be your thing there. Like for example, even with Dinless, because if you can time it right, if you're both streaming at the same time, you both will traction at the same time,
Is that all?
helping each other out. That's that same kind of gig.
Such a fate without complaint.
So we want to grow our channels, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a strategy to...
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters.
How do I
Control what little you can.
thinking about?
Fate's
Because right
inescapable
now, I
grasp
haven't told
comes.
to anybody yet.
Resist it
planning on
with the strength of your mighty
maybe soon.
will.
Resting from gaming kasi I'm planning to take up
Thank you, Lord
and
Mighty.
clicks
I will
for,
find the right decision.
for work to work as a nurse.
I see.
Kasi my husband passed the exam for that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe I should take this opportunity to
This must be the alchemical matrix
apply
the
for
spirit mentioned.
nursing exam.
Let's see.
Para sa abroad.
We need to insert.
I will agree. Yes, go for it. But I got a question. Why do you think that you're gonna have to give it up completely for a while? In terms of scheduling. I mean, for a while.
It seems our sweet
Distracting.
has made up her mind.
Yeah.
Magsilip ako so I can go
Seems
game.
stressed.
Pero for now,
I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message.
I was thinking
My
about
time is rather precious after all.
giving myself a break.
I see, yeah. I mean, I can see that. I'm just thinking along the lines of what's the difference of it's kind of like just going back into college we're in. No matter what happens, you still have time to play around, whether you got exams coming up or what. So why go overdo it or completely cut yourself off? Especially now that we're supposedly more mature and so on. Concentrate? Okay.
According to that alchemist, the final.
I see.
Kasi if I'm gonna start gaming, it will distract me from,
He is not privy to the past. And
Okay.
from studying.
the past?
Well, for me kasi, in my mindset, is I use gaming to decompress. So in other words, if you don't want to burn out with anything. Burning out happens when you're focusing on one thing a little too much, right? So if you're overdoing the studying thing, you may burn yourself out and it makes studying even harder.
became the Titan Thanatos
here's a
of
joke,
this
okay?
cycle.
Sure.
She was consumed with regret over my
Nursing.
death.
I graduated in nursing
So she used the
2011.
Titan's authority to rearrange my soul.
Pag ilan beses na I took the
Yeah.
board exam more than 6
It
times.
also means she
Alam mo
has
bakit?
never
Kasi
revealed
because of
herself to
dating.
anyone.
And
Okay.
I passed my exam. My
That's
finally
because
passed
the
my
Titan she
nursing board
became
exam on
already fell at the
2000,
start of everything.
2000 and
Oh my god.
For me.
22.
Lion slumber
And also
Yeah.
because I know I took a break
You mean
from
Pollux?
gaming.
That's
Okay,
right.
I see it now.
The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by
No,
ordinary.
yikes.
Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from.
Okay, I see it. Okay, sure.
And that's why.
Then again, the real test of whether you can tell yourself that you changed or you matured is if you can control yourself. That's the real test.
If that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body?
I ain't not gonna lie, even me myself, I'm kind of weird that way.
Indeed, born as the dragon's twin.
But like for example, back in the college thing, you know what? You said you graduated, you're supposed to be graduating or whatever you did, graduated about 2011.
Yeah.
That's my second course. Yeah, 2011, 2012, basically. Yeah, same. At the same time. That's for my second course. Now here's the joke. I got high enough grades, but I barely studied.
Just general knowledge.
That's right. At a certain point, it's just a matter of understanding what you're reading, because you don't feel you're forcing it.
Alam mo ba, what I did kanina, I took some questions
The
and
sounds
answers.
that come from the memories when we were
Kasi
collecting
ano
the
po, the
souls.
nursing settings
I
doon
heard them
sa
too.
sa
So
abroad
what
is
are
way
those?
different.
Right, yeah.
Settings, ganun. Tapos I took
Probably
some
the
questions
sign
and
of Pollux's
answers
wish being
sa
fulfilled.
YouTube. And I managed to
They must have
like,
realized how heavy a price they
it's
need to
100
pay
questions, okay?
when they used
So I
the
managed
authority to resurrect a dead
answer
woman. That's why
78
they
out of
exerted
100.
every ounce of their strength to
Hey, that's good.
a city that called for death.
Sabi ni
And
asawa
were
ko,
not
mas,
as hostile to
your
death.
question is more on critical thinking.
They never
It's not
saw their
hindi
wish
katulad
fulfilled
sa,
Yeah.
and felt so
Practical.
prematurely
Yep.
because they wanted to give me a new life.
I mean, I agree with that note, because no matter how smart you are theoretically, but once you're right there, it's rather in front of you. That's a different story.
Yeah.
That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm, even after their fall.
Yeah, I can see.
Documenting every detail of their sister's life.
No?
Go your head, please. Go your head, please.
So instead of picking up
We were
I'm
instead.
trying to
but
get
all of
this
this
to
is just a...
monster to
That's
lower his
fine.
head because
Now,
he's too way
The
up high.
pug I shall reveal has already. Then, let the ritual begin.
Oh my gosh, I hate Gravios.
And now, the objective is complete. That is such as what Professor Naxa always says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul. Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, but Lady Holonette.
Did she recognize?
I'm afraid she is just in. Please, go on.
Yes.
Oh my god, more talking.
I understand.
I know,
that you
right?
no longer-
Stop! There's no skip button.
The pearl of the ocean. From where you stand,
Indeed.
All I can do is spam spacebar and left click.
Only glorious, and but I still can't take that as the final answer.
However,
Please enlighten me, Lady Almanac. Your words might truly guide
you and I. But
love.
no one ever invented the so-called era Chrysia wasn't perhaps the people, but instead.
Therefore, death.
That's right, Casterus. If you
I understand. Our limited life, Nestia's love, was if the world was bereft of death. And I thank you, Mother. I will use all my teacher, Anaxagoras. Grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse.
I need to go down there.
Rises from the earth.
Drink water, Castle. They're still fighting. They're still
Falls from the
fighting the
sky.
monster. I don't want to miss the opportunity to caress the monster.
So below.
Oh.
This is the greatest power.
Start spamming emotes so pretend you're still there to start running down.
The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
Oh my god, finally final boss. I hope it is. Oh shit.
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone? Or will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and regret? Look here. And I know
Oh my god, 1 HP.
Who's your main tank, Geralt?
Yeah, no. There's no main tank. This is a caster squad. Basically, you're sacrificing your HP to deploy damage. So I'm just out healing the damage. Are trying to. Then I'm using like the supports to upgrade your defenses, so you won't, the usual stuff. You won't die from the enemy hitting you.
There's no more need to weep in grief. I will grant you peace.
The other side effect of Casterus is that if one of your characters dies, it will revive once in the battle. So you have a little bit of insurance. What do you call that in Monster Hunter? The insurance thing. Yeah, Moxie thing.
Underestimating us will cost you.
Insurance wheel? I don't know what's it called.
Yeah, the thing that you got, like the buff from the cats, the feline food thing, wherein. Yeah, safe. Yeah, that's probably it.
But there is fury welling up within them. Embrace a new life. Return to dust.
Please, don't turn back to the nether realm.
to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many people, I was finally able to pick up these broken fragments of my past. I'm back, Pollux.
Ay, nako.
I know this might not be what you wanted.
I think not only because it's just that video game distract me, but because I always change my answer on the final minute of my exam.
So please,
that's my habit.
Carry me across the sea
Why?
and return me to the
I
nether.
don't know, I just don't trust my first
Just like you
instinct,
did in the past.
I just don't trust my first instinct.
Please take me to where the core flame of
Yeah, so-
rests.
It should be. Well, normally, usually the first answer is the right one. I mean, if you're going with your flow, right, and then the moment you hesitate, that's where you make mistakes. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna go downstairs and drink water. Hang on a second.
Sure.
They may look scary, but as long
What's wrong?
Are you...
What's wrong?
His time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm...
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return. Alright?
Alright. I'm the best at taking care of others. Go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets. That's not funny!
It's a deal then. Please. Wait for me.
After all, you still ended up back here.
So the legends were true.
Yes. Just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Plixia?
Do you remember?
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier. However, since you recognize the name...
Yes. I'm...
You know, my sister was a sympathetic,
I think my cat just
rather
enjoyed
sensitive person.
the
Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind.
I think she's enjoying it right now.
Just like with you.
No, but
Can you tell me,
Is that the water type or the gel type?
what did you do, Plixia?
Water type, huh? Yeah.
A long, long
I was
time
about
ago,
to go for
their
self-cooling
fate was cruel.
hindi
The
naman
price
chika,
of
so
attaining divinity
Mm-hmm.
also it's a little bit
trial.
expensive.
Was indeed recorded in.
Then you should already know that
Man, I need to go overkill.
gave up her own life
Just
so that I could
make her bed elevated and then put that pad on top of it.
that I could.
You can buy an elevated bed. Yeah, that's not touching the floor.
She'd never see herself.
Oh, I wanted to show you.
It's not fair.
I'm gonna send you.
Sure.
While weaving the laws of the
holding
new
it back.
world,
I'm holding back
I shattered the forbidden
into
bond
buying
line.
it. I'm holding
I
myself
reshaped my
back.
sister soul and took the
into
form
buying
of the
it.
great dragon Pollux to
Mhm.
carry her up the river of souls and back into the mortal realm.
Because she's old. And
But our
maybe she
fates
doesn't
were
need
already
this.
decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions.
Let's see.
If you have a cat, you've probably experienced.
Is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind,
Oh,
created at the same time as death.
is your cat good at jumping though?
Their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine
Because if your cat sucks, kind of like our cat, you're just gonna end up
Reaper raises their left hand
hurting yourselves.
and allow
Yeah.
to enter the nether realm to await reincarnation. If they
I mean, I don't see why not, but
soul is
uh-oh.
rejected
I don't want to enable, but again, yeah, for the price,
to continue.
how much is it?
That's why the hand of shadow can only lay down
Let me see.
judgment.
Yes,
On Shopee.
death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain.
Because from the looks of it, I think you can
Never to touch each other.
do it yourself. You get what I mean? DIY.
Life. The undying human.
It doesn't look too.
Never mind.
No, don't. No.
Upon you.
No. Yeah. Just you're better off just doing DIY at this point.
As the half of them,
I can see it. It can be done.
I shoulder the fate of defying.
That's an El Cheapo wicker basket with a microphone stand on
I
it.
entered the world.
That easy.
From then on, my Titan also no longer existed.
Chichana.
My selfish desire to save your life
Comfort.
gave you and the world. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death,
I'm so hot right now.
and enduring
Kind of sounded weird, but yeah.
loneliness.
It feels. No, I'm.
You feel so hot.
feel hot.
Our lives
Yeah,
were a mirror
okay.
image of one another. We walked
As in
different
temperature,
paths.
not in a very.
It experienced
Mm-hmm.
pain.
Yeah. You get it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry,
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste.
even though I forced the authority of granting
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. But I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions. I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't be discussing our past while sharing the same view of this landscape. I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
the meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will. Nor can the hand of shadow determine it, because the life and death of mortals.
Are you saying there's
No. Life and death weigh equally heavy.
You, too. We've taken quite. I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written. and let us draw. It's been far too long. I always hoped I would see you among them, but...
I know. You don't have to shoulder death's authority on your own. So, let's give our core flame to him. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorites. Let's tend the field together. What do you think?
Yes, just you shall wither, and through that, as foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos, our fated moment, has... Yes, but unlike that time...
You've...
Yes. Complete your trial in this life. Grant you've been tempered by life and death, like a raven butterfly.
I will. After this, the cycle of life and death will flow once again.
Just one last thing.
Of course.
Please.
I promise you, when we meet in the next world, even if we do not know each other, I will still hold you tight.
Lycasterus, you're as beautiful.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
Time flies. When this farce is over,
No need to ask so many times.
then why do you drag your feet?
I simply find them.
Such harsh
I couldn't agree.
Oh. I did not expect to hear that from you.
I know myself better than you think I do. At the very least.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have... Well, that is exactly why I chose...
Should I thank you for the compliment?
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me?
I suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer.
You were saying that I'm...
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flames eventually become the new titans at the world. Remember what happened on the Holy Mountain? Calypso, Naias. As their destined end. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, you and Calypso, for all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already lost hope of ever obtaining definitive proof. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia and her sister. If Castorus was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then having lived through 2 cycles, and with Styxia as the pivot, she will no doubt be the link to connect all of this together. If the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls, then...
That is all well and good, but how can you be so sure? If there is even the slightest error in your hypothesis, the girl will be shattered.
I'm about to die.
It matters not. The most important quality a scholar must possess is foolhardiness. If you are... Besides, I, Anaxagoras, am destined... Come, let us go and... So...
Let those Chrysos heirs who started this terror, let them hear the...
As always,
Professor Anaxa.
Everyone must...
Prof.
Akuma has stood, but that is not what he... I didn't spend all...
So...
No, I
thought so.
Because that question is not yours. Is Aglaya entrusting the world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh. That is a question that woman must answer herself. Why are you fretting about this on her behalf? Or have you been seeing yourself as her pawn all this time? Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your perspective around and ask yourself this instead. What should I do to ensure that the world doesn't stray from the correct path? That is what you should be thinking about. You still have time. So tell it to those begging for...
Thank you.
That's an exact...
Who?
That'll depend on how well you perform.
Elders and citizens, finding of IDs.
Much obliged.
I remember him.
Where's Lady Goldweaver?
Can this dude really?
By Kephalia, but as you look upon, I see your feet yet. But
What?
Heidi's Elizii. How I wish I could because she and all. I will never forget the day the black tide struck. My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child. My mother, Aldada, she was ripped apart by monsters. Also, I might live to stand before you here and now. Galba, he was a hunter. But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead embraced Piso, his beloved son, as they both breathed their last. Pythias, the teacher, risked her life to save her students, but a burning beam fell on her, crushing her. And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive?
God.
No, she didn't. Livia, Piso, and so many other children, they kept saying the same thing. Why, Vina? Aren't we the best of friends? That is the black tide. A looming threat that can bring Akima to its knees any time. Kindness may have promised that with the 3 titans of Calamity Con, Akima will return to an era Chrysia once more, but much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them back, they are still coming. By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the... Lies! If such a... Exactly! The city of... No! This peace we enjoy is no gift. The Council of Elders claims that Aglaia will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. But ask yourselves this.
Oh my gosh.
Rather than offering her aid and support, why do they choose to watch and push Akima away from the flame shape? The answer, that no one can bring themselves to speak. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you. It is because the Council of Elders, which bears Akima's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with...
You insolent whelp!
It is true that Aglaia has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. All while these vermin are making up baseless accusations about her. Not once has she ever failed Akima. Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart. They attempt to mislead you and reduce this assembly to examine them closely. Beneath all that finery, make your judgment then turn your gaze to the demigods, whom so many of you Yet, no matter what your answer is, and no matter who your vote goes to, for Aglaya, Tribios, and I will, and this vow, a steadfast and unwavering promise.
At the present time, on the scales of Talenton, those who call for the continuation of the Flame Chase journey, and those who demand its suspension. Each faction holds an equal...
As expected.
And now...
Is there anyone else who...
No, you're the last. Cast your vote with care.
I have long said...
Very well.
You've done well, finally. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing
same.
emotions was a prudent.
I mean, yeah, I'm limiting myself also around 2 a.m. But the story keeps on going. Can't stop.
On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphorius, I, Anaxagoras, am ready to cast my vote. But before that, in the interest of...
Are you still getting like full 8 hours of sleep?
I pose a question to you before all...
Oh god.
No.
Will you, as
You gotta make sure you get like 6 or 8 hours.
regardless of outcome?
You're not gonna like it when something goes wrong.
I just forgot to say I sleep at work.
New promises, lest it should.
Oh, of course you do. Yeah, but still, it's Did you do a little study on sleeping? You're not really sleeping. Okay.
No.
Do you want to learn about it?
No. I remember, my coworker at work, ayaw nila pumasok sa room ko kasi nung time pumasok nila sa room, sa the Echo room, they were kind of scared.
What's he doing?
Because while I was sleeping, they
The
thought I
stakes
had
are
talking
high.
to myself.
Let's be patient.
Yeah, you do.
And I whimper while I'm sleeping.
Who do you think you are wasting our time like this?
Yeah, they don't want to hear any kind of secrets in there.
Lord Anaxa, do not forget that I...
But yeah, of course, Katie, you gotta take care of yourself. Just remember, you're not really sleeping if you're not hitting like 6 or 8 hours straight.
Silence is golden.
If you're just sleeping for 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, you're just recharging the battery, but you're not repairing yourself.
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, I'm one to talk because I got this weird glitch where I just jerk awake. At the Yeah, that's a thing for me.
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
From one anxious person to another, you want as much sleep as you can.
Soul are separated.
But why, Monster Hunter's calling out for me?
Circes. Or should I say Calypso?
It's not going anywhere, Katie.
On this final journey.
But I need to grind.
Let us journey and see how she will substantiate the answer.
It's called schedule. Gotta schedule the grind.
No, I just need to bark.
No.
The sound of the tides.
You're not in a race. If you're in a tournament, yeah, sure, go for it.
Done,
Come on. It's nothing. You're not being chased or anything.
You have achieved great things.
teacher. What a twist of fate. A blasphemer raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists. It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her milk. You cherish the truth, Eve. So, child, do not be as the sage of the... Go forth. Go now, child. And when you reach the end...
You have my word.
May Cersei save...
You are right. And may we meet again.
What? Silence!
Behold, Cersei's. Here for this place.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
Thank you, Castorus.
The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase Journey and nothing else.
I have deciphered the truth of this world.
With the balance shattered, there is...
No! Anaxa, what have you... I hope you are prepared for the... You put on such a grand...
Performance? No. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little... Because I... And
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, I have observed that Akama has chosen her destiny.
You!
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. Very well, by your leave.
Interest. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if...
What is this perform?
Just moments ago. All of you, but I regret to say that I still... Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali...
Nonsense!
No one? Very well. You, No? Fine. Next.
What are you trying to do?
Useless.
Hey! Mind your...
So, no one? I see. In that case, fine then. Answer me.
Professor, what are you doing?
Let him continue with his performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway. But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture. Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare everything that the Flame Chase Journey promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesized demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact memories.
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday, and the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become... All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World-Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
This is pure blasphemy!
It's impossible. What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and enough, you blasphemous imbecile? How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies and...
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with the god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins. And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face punishment alongside me.
Question.
By the gods, even kindness has been...
The catalyst is on. We're carefully involved.
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders, Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight. Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their...
You...
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment. Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Agama's Codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall...
The honor is mine.
Elders and citizens, Anaxagoras first. Elder Kindness of Akima. In the names of
Percy.
Now, in the names of Talantin and Kepeli.
Professor.
Let him, let him, let him.
What?
Enough with the hesitation.
Then...
Won't stop talking.
I know that feeling.
Still talking.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castris while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death.
Now I can't skip completely.
Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends. Every departed soul who has arrived here has expressed the same. Did you know? Every flower was planted by Thanatos himself. These flowers were originally both lifeless and mortal, but in the first rain brought by the souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of... And it is my duty as the master of death to tend to their and foster their growth in this serene haven.
Inferno, fire, and then he died.
Similar to the structured
Okay.
of life and death in the mortal
Good.
These flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Emporius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the netherworld and return you to the realm of the living. In exchange, please take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain. Just like the other demigods, That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm.
I hate you so much!
The whispers of death are
How you
sweet
even
and
exist in
alluring.
this game?
Please consider this a one-time exception. And for your life, the only life I can save. I am glad to hear that.
Over here!
I believe in you.
Don't go. Just forget about all the hardships.
Lift your chin up high and step forward with us toward tomorrow!
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Onward. Show me your courage.
Partner, we shall become heroes together.
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and so continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain. Over here, friend! Take my hand. Let's go home.
At last. I knew you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole. Is it Orynyx's final blessing? Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling it. It seems that this is the sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. Do you recall that prophecy? I promised you that I would do if I can finally the wish I once sought, but could never grasp. Every touch, every embrace we share, they will radiate with an intense warmth, sowing love far and wide. The other shore is very cold. for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the Netherrealm into a gentle place of rest. This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived. Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
That grand and absurd
I gave up everything. You, on the other hand, performed...
crave power.
Those are your words.
But what you said at the end...
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clear.
That's true.
So, this is a... May I resonate with your...
Please do.
That's... impossible.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, until Finan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead...
I've long predicted this was the case. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings if you and I... But casting aside our ideological differences, there is one thing you and...
Finan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people. And sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But...
Congratulations, aren't...
When you put it that way...
Playa, we're back. Come welcome our great hero.
I hope he didn't...
It wouldn't be the first.
I'm glad... But I don't see Castro.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself. Dreamin', please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding cool flame for us as well. You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
O gods who have returned, and
I'm going to try the thing I'm trying right now.
today we
I already told you about the red light thing, right?
the hand of shadow, Thanatos.
Yeah, sure. So, but
From the past,
yeah, for example, you're not streaming and you wanna prep yourself for a deep sleep. Bathe yourself in red light.
among your ranks, and there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead and reborn among mortal kind. He is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim, O Majesty of the 12, we seek your divinity. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophet. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
What time is it?
2:32. I hope this is the end as well with this chapter. Because it keeps on going.
I feel you.
The constellation for death.
There's a point where it sounds like it's about to end, and suddenly it picks up.
Precise.
And then that's another hour or two. Like, oh my god.
Look, it's
Another hour.
Yeah.
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here.
What did she say?
That's the language of Casterus. They said, I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal.
Together.
Oh god.
Do not forget.
Professor.
What's with that? So, let's get...
I don't
Of course there's a point. It goes without saying.
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true.
You don't hear it, but I'm also yawning here.
Then allow me to tell you right now, what exactly are we? So, what are we? The very essence of the
I
world.
cannot sleep
Our
under
souls
red light.
are tiny
That's too
invisible
seductive
signs
and
that hold
erotic.
records of
It only means one thing, though.
We become new extensions of the world.
From
there,
there's a memory connected to that, huh?
just as seeds are affected, that person is
No. Rhetorical question. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I swear.
The rice
that is all I
tastes
have
nice.
to say. Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I shall confirm. You shall
Oh, so Cersei.
But I do
What is it?
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on through the memory. If that is the case.
What's up, Waylon? Welcome to the channel.
Since we are both...
This might be the end point of this chapter for Honkai, though. I mean Star Rail, not Honkai.
Cersei's. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul!
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Thankfully, she's still alive. Was March 7th also in this condition? But she still woke up.
Is that a problem? You did it already? Gotcha.
I do not have.
Did you do it in one sitting? Do it kind of how I tried to do it
March
and failed?
Think about
Because I'll die.
Well,
Way too many words.
fortunately, short-term
Hey, don't get me wrong though. I'm a reader. I read books. I can take the words.
perhaps.
But not this much. Yeah.
The belief of the garden is that
But I mean, disagree with me.
made up of memoria. Therefore, when a person is
What's the thickest book you've read, Katie?
Miss Himiko suspicious?
Oh god, no.
In other
I maybe I shouldn't have asked. Okay, no need. No need. It's all good.
the true reason behind my intent. A world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror means that they might unleash their
It's now Island, you got Acheron, killed them all. Yep. Also got Acheron myself. But then Castorus showed up and then you just kill even more of them.
You can be even bolder with your...
She's OP.
I cannot be certain. I am deeply sorry about what has happened, Miss Himiko. Let me take back a part of what I... Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in... It's fully...
Oh, how interesting. I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside your head. What's even more...
Mobile Valor?
Amphorius
Is that some kind of cross-platform thing, or we're talking about two separate games?
This lady seems to be...
okay.
What are you two whispering?
I can't imagine playing Valorant on mobile.
Please pardon me.
Then again, people are playing Call of Duty mobile, but yeah.
Discovered?
People are just kind of turning in place forward and rotate right.
The Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they... Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, not only does this person know of Amphorius, I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
Yep, that's right, well...
Seems like...
Since I'm not able to...
Casters defied death.
Why don't I...
You're planning to hit...
Yes, but not in the flesh. Like, see these Herda mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit. But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of interastral peace communication.
Someone's calling me.
I see. You do...
Sure.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come, give me the astral chart coordinate, then sit back. All right, now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Oh my god, it's still going.
First mirror, input the cool as you come the preparations. Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. This time, okay. Third mirror, you're in charge of generating. I'm happy to help, Madam Herda. What good question, forget it. A fourth mirror, it seems like... next time.
Stand by Herda Anchor's cameo in this quest? I always said...
Of the data spirit entity complete.
Okay, what's your side? Where you stand?
Thought refraction at Mac. Excellent. The first mirror...
You mean how they intertwined their existences?
May your journey yield good results.
Coordinates input complete. Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination: unknown celestial body. Amphorius. Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp activate.
Oh! So that's Amphorius? Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. Alright! Please, can't you hurry up? Yes, ma'am. I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. What? Let's see. What's this? A statue?
We got more talking.
I finally found your... How esteemed! What's this? Oh, it moves? It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem...
My deepest apologies.
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise.
Are you not going to answer my question?
I have many identities. Lycurgus. Lygus.
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking.
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information. However, standards are always flexible, while not violating the... Now, please, kindly turn back. Amphorius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should...
Yeah, and more Icarus emanator death thingy, and you can think of sort of a coding time shift. Oh yeah. Yeah, because pretty much that's her domain, right? So it makes sense for
Despite my long...
these storylines to converge at some point, which is really good. That's how all stories should be kind of set. Everything is non-linear. There's a lot of crossovers.
For knowledge.
Then tying up the loose ends.
But my answer remains unchanged.
With side stories.
Let's assume for a second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on how do you plan to
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are one... After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the results that I desire.
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, do know that, just like you, I have
It is for sure. I had served her in the past after before I met you. Time except. Yeah, that's right.
In the worst case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
Oh. No wonder.
Because she can, huh? Yep.
Scan of our surroundings.
That's her.
The safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's. How interesting.
I assume that you still...
Of course. Why would...
Third, even if...
You don't mind me skimming through it, right? I'll just read the text because it's getting late over this side of the world. 2:45 a.m. I'm already like 45 minutes overtime.
What a brazen...
Promise myself to not go past 2 a.m. for a couple months or what. Or forever, assuming I could do that. But yeah, here we are again.
Why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the third path, the destruction. You will break the shackle.
Please be the end. Oh my god, yes. Finally. Finale. I am done. Everything clean. Yeah, Wayland, boss, big blade boy. Gotcha. I've been punching through all the Hoyo games for the past couple weeks. Genshin Impact, ZZZ, Star Rail, and even push Wuwa. Finally, clean slate. Alright, any hoot nanny, thanks for dropping by, but my eyes are going bye-bye. Now, I I literally need to sleep. And maybe I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Alrighty. Good night. And thanks for watching.